In a move that has sent shockwaves across the international community, Israel has banned the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees, or UNRWA, from operating within its borders. The decision, rooted in allegations of the agency's ties to Hamas, has been met with widespread condemnation. The Israeli government passed two bills solidifying its stance against UNRWA. The first bill outlaws any operations of the agency within Israel. The second bill prohibits Israeli officials from engaging with UNRWA representatives. For almost 8 decades, UNRWA has provided essential services to millions of Palestinian refugees. The agency's work includes education, healthcare, and food distribution, providing a lifeline to vulnerable populations in the region. The potential consequences of Israel's ban are dire, threatening to destabilize the region and worsen the humanitarian crisis. The international community has responded to Israel's decision to ban UNRWA with a resounding chorus of condemnation and concern. Critics argue that it constitutes a form of collective punishment against Palestinian refugees who depend on the agency for their survival. The United States, a steadfast ally of Israel, has added its voice to the growing number of nations expressing deep concern over the ban. The European Union, a major donor to UNRWA, has also condemned the move, emphasizing the vital role the agency plays in providing essential services to Palestinian refugees. The ban on UNRWA is seen by many as a significant escalation in an already volatile region. The international community is urging Israel to prioritize dialogue and diplomacy over unilateral actions that could have devastating consequences for the lives of millions of innocent people. The situation in Gaza has reached a critical point, with a dire humanitarian crisis unfolding amidst the ongoing conflict. The Gaza Strip, home to over 2 million Palestinians, has been under Israeli blockade for over 15 years, severely restricting movement and crippling the economy. The recent escalation in violence has pushed the healthcare system to the brink of collapse, leaving many displaced and in desperate need of assistance. They seek refuge in overcrowded shelters and makeshift camps, where basic necessities are critically short. The ban on UNRWA, a key provider of services, is expected to worsen the crisis. Section 4. A glimmer of hope, ceasefire efforts and international pressure. Amidst the escalating violence and the deepening humanitarian crisis in Gaza, there is a glimmer of hope as international efforts to broker a ceasefire intensify. Mediators from various countries, including Egypt and Qatar, are actively engaged in talks with all parties involved, aiming to secure a lasting truce and end the bloodshed. The international community is urging both sides to show restraint, de-escalate the situation, and allow for humanitarian access to Gaza, where the need for aid is critical. However, hopes for a durable ceasefire remain fragile. Previous attempts to secure a truce have been short-lived, often collapsing within hours or days. Despite the challenges, international pressure continues to mount on all sides to find a peaceful resolution to the conflict. The United Nations Security Council has called for an immediate ceasefire and a return to negotiations. Section 5. Escalating tensions, the Bekaa Valley incident and its global impact. Adding to the already escalating tensions in the region, a separate incident in Lebanon's Bekaa Valley involving Israeli forces has sparked international outrage and condemnation. According to reports, Israeli forces conducted an operation in the area, resulting in a significant number of casualties, further inflaming tensions in the region and raising serious concerns about the widening scope of the conflict. The incident has drawn sharp criticism from the Lebanese government, which has accused Israel of violating its sovereignty and committing a grave breach of international law. The Bekaa Valley incident, coupled with the ban on UNRWA operations, has significantly heightened concerns about the potential for a wider regional conflict. Section 6. A call for peace, the urgent need for international intervention and cooperation. The ongoing crisis in Gaza and the broader region underscores the urgent need for international intervention and cooperation to find a just and lasting solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The humanitarian catastrophe unfolding in Gaza requires immediate action to alleviate the suffering of millions of innocent people caught in the crossfire. Beyond addressing the immediate crisis, the international community must work towards a comprehensive and sustainable solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. A two-state solution, based on the 1967 borders, with East Jerusalem as the capital of a viable and independent Palestinian state, remains the only viable path to a just and lasting peace.